First one saucy, the second one is even saucier, and the third one is tasty. Okay, cut. Hi guys, today I want to share with you 3 unusual side hustle ideas that can generate at least $10,000 per month recurring revenue. If this is the first time you're here, my name is Eric. In my former day job, I work in a number of innovative partnerships with some of the biggest technology companies in the world, which to name I cannot mention, but we built very new business models involving millions of dollars of investments. In this channel, I'm going to share with you 200 plus of my own business ideas. If you like the ideas, you can copy and paste them. You can also look at how I evaluate them at the high level. So remember to subscribe so that you're not going to miss out. A brief outline of the video. We talk about the pros and the cons of each idea, meaning opportunities and challenges of each idea. And then at the end, we will have a verdict to see whether the ideas are good or not. We will have a score from 1 to 10, 1 being the least attractive and 10 being the most attractive. And if you guys want to have deep dive into certain topics or certain ideas, leave them in the comments below so that we'll do it next time. First idea, saucy. Second idea, saucier. Third idea, tasty. Okay, so what are these $10,000 per month side hustle ideas? They all belong to this subscription model. Basically like Spotify or Netflix, you pay a monthly fee. And the beauty of that is that people would pay every month, right? So you don't need to acquire new customers, and it's most likely that it's going up rather than going down. There was a hype a few years ago about this kind of subscription models. But this time we talk about niches that are very rare, however still pretty sizable in terms of market size. So we can take it without many competitors. The first idea is very saucy. Literally. I'm talking about Asian cooking sauce subscription. Hold on, don't go yet. I show you a news clipping. In 2017, a record-breaking sale of a building of $1.7 billion in today's exchange rate. Guess who bought it? The walkie-talkie power in London was bought by Lee Kum-kee. If it doesn't ring a bell to you, if you have ever been to an Asian supermarket, you definitely would have seen the sauce from Lee Kum-kee. They sell soy sauce, oyster sauce, all kinds of sauces. And if they can afford $1.7 billion of investing in one property, that means this is a huge market you should not miss out. The trigger of this idea is that I live in the West, right? Most people only know about soy sauce, teriyaki sauce, maybe hoisin sauce, and that's it. But there are literally hundreds of sauces in Asia. So why don't we introduce this to the Western household? This is a huge market. What we can do is that we can create a subscription box for different kind of sauces. You can recommend different kind of sauces and you charge maybe $50 for every 2 months. So 1 box per 2 months. This you only need to have, let me calculate, 400 subscribers. Then you can already make a revenue of $10,000 per month, which is pretty good. Remember the size of market for sauces and condiments in North America alone is $39.3 billion. It's crazy, right? It's a huge market and still a lot to explore. Of course, the challenge you have is the profit margin is probably a bit low because why would people want to pay more to you rather than go into an Asian supermarket, right? So you need to add value. For example, introducing new sauces they never heard of and also providing recipes to recommend how they can cook it. So you need to add value and build a community. Otherwise, this is a great idea. The second idea is even saucier. Yes, your naughty mind is correct. This is about sex. So this is a market that is worth $44 billion and forecast to go up to $81 billion per year in 2030. It is about sex toy subscription box. Yes, basically simple idea, just to provide sex toys maybe every 2 months or 3 months so that to spice up the bedroom. If you look at the market, yes, there are many competitors. However, the price is pretty good. On average, I would say around $60 for every 3 months. So roughly $20 per month. You basically only need 500 subscribers to reach $10,000 per month of revenue. As I said, right, subscription model, you don't need to do new acquisition of customers every single month, and you can still have the same revenue. The challenge or cons is that, of course, there are more competitors than the last niche. However, it's also a much bigger market. We're talking about that even just 1% of the market share would be $443 million per year. So even if you get only 0.01% of the market share, it will be $4.43 million per year of revenue, which is pretty good, right? What do you think about this idea and the last idea? Leave me in the comments below. If you like it, remember to like the video. The third idea is Tasty. This idea is worth at least $10 billion per year. We are talking about a subscription box for people with allergies, for example, comfort snacks every single month. The trigger for me is that my wife has celiac disease, which she cannot eat gluten. So gluten is in most of the wheats, for example, noodles, soy sauce, all kind of sauces, or bread. So basically, of course, you can also cover other people on nuts allergy, mustard allergy, milk allergy, etc. But just gluten-free alone is a market size that's worth $6.7 billion in 2022. In 10 years' time, it's forecast to at least double, up to $15 billion of worth. I look at the market, there's almost no competitors, but on average, people will charge around 30 euros per month for some comfort snacks and condiments that are gluten-free, for example. That means you need 300 to 400 subscribers in order to have a $10,000 per month revenue, which is relatively easy because it's quite easy to identify the group of people, for example, on Facebook group or Reddit groups. So it's a pretty good idea, not too many competitors, and a sizable market. So what are my verdicts about these three side hustle ideas? The first one, Asian cooking sauce subscription. The last one, allergen-friendly snack box subscription. Both of them have very sizable market, but very little competitions. The downside, of course, is that you will have inventory, but on the other hand, you don't need to create the products, let alone that the communities are relatively easy to pinpoint. That's why I will give a high score of 8 out of 10. The second idea is about subscription box of sex toys, which is not a totally new idea. There are many competitors. However, it's also a very big market. We're talking about $44.3 billion. So even just 1% is $433 million. It's a huge market. So even that there's many competitors, as long as you can distinguish yourself and get a small part of the market share, you can make a lot of money. But because of the competition and the challenge to distinguish yourself, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So what do you think about these three side hustle ideas? Leave me in the comments below. If you like the video, remember like, subscribe, and click the bell button next to the subscribe button so that you're not going to miss out.